The North Shore Celtic Ensemble is something that's very special and unique, and you cannot find it in very many cities.
At North Shore Celtic, we're able to listen to each other and get all the notes right by listening, not just by knowing the songs, but by listening to each other and playing together.
I think it's the energy that sets us apart from other groups, definitely, because it's such an amazing community space for people to come together with similar interests. It's so positive, and it's such an amazing community of people.
I find that we have very good directors, and they're just really good in including everyone and making sure everyone is feeling good about themselves.
I think our stage performance kind of makes us unique, and we have a lot of energy. We're really engaging with the audience and with each other during the performance.
Everybody can play together and sound good, even though there's so many different parts. Everybody just plays together and it sounds great, and we perform and we go to different places, and it's really fun.
You can join when you're little, and then you grow up in the ensemble, and you see all the seniors when you grow up, and you're like, I want to be cool like them and go on stage. And then you could eventually be that. I just think it's really special because the community is great.
We just have such a strong built community, and everyone is really close with everyone, so it's always fun to come to rehearsal.
I feel like the bond that you create with other group members is really unforgettable, and it lasts a long time.
You see them twice a week, and you're all musicians and you all love the same kind of music. That alone is just something to bond over.
Just because of how much time we spend together, we end up spending time just outside of rehearsal together too, because we've just we've become so close.
I just joined this year. I remember we were at Camp Loon Lake, and we did so much practice, and we kind of bonded over that because you're oh, it's so much practice, but it's going to be worth it and stuff like that.
We just spend so much time together in rehearsals, and also outside of rehearsals. We're just all kind of a big family, and I think it's amazing.
Since I joined when I was younger in grade 5, it was really good for me to build up my confidence when I was playing, just because it feels less stressful when you're playing with a group than if you're playing by yourself, and feels like you're all together, you're going through the same thing, and you make such good friends just because you spend so much time together.
It's really fun. That's what it comes down to. You get to, meet like-minded people, you get to perform with them, and you get opportunities that, you wouldn't really be able to get otherwise. We get to go places that I previously never thought I would get to go. We just went on a tour to Spain this last summer.
Probably my most memorable moments is literally just us on the bus going to the shows, and all of us were just having so much fun, and I think we all made some really good friendships in that experience, and it was even more solidified when we would have performances together, and performing with people is a very special thing. You feel really connected with them.
On the Spain tour last summer, we were we had breakfast date, and we were all super tired, but we had this huge performance with a massive audience, and we were all sleep deprived and tired and heavily caffeinated, but that didn't matter. We just got on stage and gave it all we got.
I think it was a really, really good and growing experience for me, because personally I'm pretty introverted, but I got to experience this amazing, amazing place with some of my best friends in the world, and it was so much fun, and I got to do so many things that were out of my comfort zone. I got to go cliff diving, which I would never have done.
By the end of the trip, I think we sounded really good, and we all were so much more connected, and we had so much fun.
Over time, just people started coming together a bit more, and the shows just got absolutely amazing near the end.
I think that was probably the best experience that I've had with the Celtic Ensemble, just because we performed in front of so many people, and it was just such great energy.
I come from the Sunshine Coast. I take the ferry to get here, and on Wednesdays I leave my house at 4:30 and I get home after midnight. It's worth it though.
I think balancing being in this group is kind of a tricky thing, but I feel like it's a really good skill to have because it teaches you a little bit about time management.
As a youth, you grow up learning so much. You make friends, you learn music.
You learn perseverance, and that's such an amazing skill for life, like in school and in your work. Like hard work is really needed to get you through your day.
Practicing when I feel like there's nothing to do or when I just want a break from something, because I feel like practicing can get a lot off of your mind.
Sometimes I have struggled with balancing it with like friends and other activities in my life. But I think I've just now found like just you have to have a routine and you have to stick to the routine, and it's really not that hard. I think other people should join because it's truly just so much fun. You get to meet some amazing, amazing, wonderful people, not only in the ensemble, but in just the whole like folk and fiddle music industry. There's some really wonderful people, and you can have connections if you want to maybe go into music as your career in the future. And even if you don't, it's just a really fun experience.
Because we have a lot of concerts and a lot of like performances, so I feel like your stage presence will definitely improve over time.
I come here because I get a lot out of it. I get to play music that I like and be around really fun people. Feels like I've come a long way from when I started. I'm like proud.
I think that the North Shore Celtic Ensemble got me, in general, just more comfortable playing the violin, and then more comfortable playing with people and being on stage, performing, having that group to play with.
Other people should join the North Shore Celtic Ensemble because it's a community, and we really support each other, and you make such amazing friendships. You really, really get to know people on like a deeper level, and it's just an amazing experience.